There we go. Sorry, guys. Uh, I was making sure everything was good, and it was. All right. So let me go over here and click on this dealy here. So, I wasn't ready yet, Mr. Usher. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the IDHTMS channel. I got it right this time. All right, and it is Throwback Thursday night. You guys know how we do. We pick a year. Well, you guys pick a year. And then I go through a list of songs and I pick out stuff that I do know or possibly don't know or definitely have not reacted to, so it doesn't matter one way or the other. And of course, tonight we ended up with 2001 because Mr. Will, or used to be WD, really wanted that before, but 1976 won, so it is what it is. But 2001 was the year that I graduated high school and started college, so therefore I probably know every single thing here. Now, of course, some of y'all a little bit older. It's okay. But odds are these songs are big enough that you probably know them. So it is what it is. All right, so I definitely see a Will, an April, and a Patricia in the chat. Sure. Make sure there's nobody else. Nope, not just yet, but it is fine. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. Still having a lot of issues with drainage and getting my ears to pressurize properly. So there's still a lot of buildup and a lot of things that are still working their way out. But I'm definitely a lot better. Though at some point I might have to equalize a little bit and kind of do whatever. And I will be sniffing a lot. So apologies for that. Also, guys, tonight is very Vivo heavy, so as I usually tell you guys, if you actually want to see these videos, make sure you are here for the live streams, and that includes Home Friday Live tomorrow, where we've got 2 weeks to make up for last week and then the new song from this week. And yeah, so make sure you're here because I guarantee you there will be lots of songs blocked tonight because Vivo, it is what it is. But like I said, I know a lot of these songs. I mean, we've got Usher, I think Alicia Keys, I might not have got her in there, Aaliyah, Sum 41, Creed, The Calling. Who else is in there? Daft Punk. So, I mean, these are a lot of big name artists from the last 20 years, realistically. And, I mean, literally 20 years ago. So this is the bare minimum we can technically do until next year because 20 years is our minimum for Throwback Thursday. So unless we revisit 2001, well, we're not going to get any more songs, but it is what it is. And, you know, if we finish early for whatever reason and you guys have any other thoughts, potentially, we can look into that. It is what it is. I also will occasionally cough up some crap, so sorry. Also, I'm drinking very good beer. You know, tired of just hydrating. It's beer time. So, guys, of course, hit that like button for the few of you who are here. And, of course, I appreciate my regulars. But make sure you are sharing this video, this live stream, anywhere you can via Facebook or whatever. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell the guy next door. You know, get likes, get shares. It is what it is. Now, I'm doing what I can to share it, but still got to get people in. Get the butts in the seats, as it were. So how are you guys doing since the last time we talked? I know it was very confusing for those who were here on the dual stream where I was talking to my main channel and you guys. So I'm sure many of you were confused. No trophy of apathy. Yes, the trophy of apathy has to happen. You guys know how we do. It is a live stream, therefore the Funicorn has to come out. The Zero Fucks Hero. The trophy of apathy. Yes, it is the thing. Now, I would actually show the white one, but you know, it kind of washes out in the incredibly bright light that I have going on here with my thing. And of course, once again, I have my cool blue and red lights and my own shadow behind me. Look at this. See my own shadow. It is cool. All right, so I did actually get the foam square thingies that'll be going right there. So those came in the other day. If you guys don't follow the main Shoki channel, I do a thing called In the Kitchen with Shoki, which sounds like a cooking show, but it's not. It's actually an unboxing video that I disguise as a British cooking show, where I get cool stuff in the mail and whatnot that I've ordered and I open it with a really bad British accent. Some people say Australian, and I don't get that because it doesn't sound anything like Australian. But if you're remotely interested, go subscribe to the Shoki Reviews channel. If you want to see the vlogs, go check out the Shoki Reviews 2 channel. And then, of course, you guys are all good here. So it is what it is. We always got to get through our intros. Sorry I was running late. Dinner went a little bit late. We went all out for a super thin, like literally that thin steak and potatoes and thing. I had to look up a very quick baked potato recipe. It was actually pretty good, if I'm honest. If I had had like a really big flaky salt, would have been even better. So it is what it is. And I've got a couple weeks to lose a few pounds for my yearly physical for work. So I've got to work on that starting very soon. Yeah, so it is what it is. So let's get started. And I'm going to be honest with you. Offhand, I forgot the exact order I put these things in, but I know what I'm finishing on. I wanted something with a really cool beat. So we're going to start with USHER. USHER. You Remind Me. Now, I'm fairly certain I know this song, but it's probably got an ironic title because probably within the first few seconds, I'll remember this. Also, this is funny because this is newer age music videos, but they're all still in 4x3. This will be fun. So, let's get going with USHER. You Remind Me.
Yo.
Yeah.
I ain't seen you in a minute, but I got something to tell you. Listen. See, the thing about you that caught my eye is the same thing that makes me change my mind. Kinda hard to explain, but girl, I'll try. You need to sit down, this may take a while. See, this girl, she sorta looks just like you.
Alright, so, excuse me. So, we're going to have a mix of a lot of R&B and rock alternative stuff tonight. So, there's no particular thing. The funny thing is, I think the one kind of genre I'm really missing is rap, I think. Also, this was the weird turning point of No Doubt from being like straight ska to being something new when Gwen Stefani was really mixing things up. I almost had some No Doubt in here tonight, but it narrowly missed by when I saw other songs I wanted to do. So let's continue with the USHER. I don't know this one offhand, by the way, but we haven't hit the chorus.
Just the way you do, so innocent she seemed, but I
feel like this is probably like too.
I'm reminded when I look at you.
I wonder if this is his like second album. Okay, I know the chorus. Exactly, that's the point here. Whoa. Was that like an uncomfortably popped nipple there, or a weird pinch in her shirt? I don't want to click away, or I don't want to go back to actually look. The fuck was that? I don't think that was me. I think that was the wifey. I like this nice transition here, wiping on the girl going across the screen. I like that.
The one for me.
I would definitely rank this as one of the lesser Usher songs. He had some pretty big hits back then. Come on, dude. Like, he is so much better than this. I think this is supposed to be like a pickup line in a song, and it's not really working. This is why I just can't get. I know, yeah. So unfair to you. It's so unfair. Also, the super high contrast. Wish I knew how to I know it's about to go into a dance breakdown. It more than likely. It's gonna be like 45 seconds of dance breakdown. You watch. Am I? If I am, I don't see it, so I apologize. Yeah, it's entirely possible at you, Patricia. Sorry. Like I don't have a reason to be buffering, but if it happens, also I've noticed that YouTube is having some issues with streaming lately. I think it's because they're doing a lot more heavy monitoring of what people are saying and doing when they're streaming, so that there's skips every now and then. It happens. Sorry. So let's get into this. By the way, this is not that good of a song, if I'm honest. It's got a nice beat to it, but he's not trying, in my opinion. So this definitely strikes me as like a sophomore album, where the sophomore album's generally not anywhere near as good as like the debut album. And I know he came out with some mega hits like right off the bat. Nice Lambo though. Eye contrast. Screen work here. Oh my god, come on. I do know this song now, like at least the chorus part. I feel like there's a better remix of this down the line. I mean, he's a pretty good dancer. I remember a live thing he did not long ago that was terrible. Like he was lip syncing, his dancing was weak, he just wasn't trying. It's almost like since he discovered Bieber, he has just left him trying. So there's like a flute kind of thing going on. I actually really like that mixed in with the beat and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. These pants are really dumb, but I understand why people like it. I'm trying to figure out, is this supposed to be a pager? Yeah, it's got to be. It's a Motorola, or it's a flip phone, or a slip phone.
You remind me of a girl. Hey, wouldn't believe all that she put me through. This is why I just can't get you. Remind me of a girl that I once knew. Yeah.
Hey, they can't all be one of us, right? A lot of grinding, a lot of booty shaking, a lot of obligatory chains and diamonds.
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. See her face whenever I look.
I assume that those pants are actually expensive.
Wouldn't believe all of the things she put me through. This is why I just can't get with you.
This is the thing, is I know he's better than that. Like, maybe it's just like the harder, like, club stuff is the better balls. Yeah. I have a shirt. I can mop that up. We're just gonna pretend I didn't do that, right? I get a little excited. Sorry. I really wish that was water now. It's like, that sucks. Oh, well, the shirt was dirty anyways. I would hate to have to go get a rag. Cleaning the computer. This is having fun. Dang it. I'm just knocking shit over. The worst thing I ever had during a live stream was knocking over a huge cup of coffee that I forgot was behind my computer. Like, it's before I had dual screens. So the cup of coffee was sitting behind my computer, and in the middle of the live stream I'm sitting there pushing it backwards, and then I end up knocking the whole coffee over onto the carpet. It was really, really bad. Yeah, I got a couple drops. It's fine. All right, so sorry, that's alcohol abuse. Oh, I did get it on my phone. I didn't see it. to do what? I didn't hear you spill your beer. I did. It was bad. It was very bad, Will. I spilled the beer. Okay, let's go back. Make sure I'm watching. There we go. Excuse me. All right, so what I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself is that USHER has definitely done some really good stuff. Even in kind of modern. Was this a new iHeartRadio Music Awards? Yeah, 2021. Nice. I hope he did better in that one than the last live performance I saw. So, wow. Okay. Hey, Atlas. Nice. Okay. See, if we had done 2000, I bet we would have got some really crazy stuff. Hey, I wasn't ready yet, ladies. Alright, so this one is Let Me Blow Your Mind from Eve, featuring Gwen Stefani. Remember, I brought up Gwen Stefani earlier from No Doubt. I believe this is when she kind of started really branching out and doing her own stuff and becoming her own artist independently of the No Doubts. Dang it, I do have some spots over here I need to clean, but they're on top of buttons that I don't want to push by accident. But very carefully do this. I'm going to be finding little spots of beer should ride tomorrow when I'm editing again. There we go. Come on. I can get in there. Now, I'm pretty sure I know this one, but I don't know offhand, realistically. I know Eve was kind of big back then, or at least on the rise. So, we shall see. So, you know, the good thing is a lot of these I have not seen the music video to, but we're going to get into a section of stuff that I have no way to have not seen. It was like the music I listened to. This would have been on the radio, that I would have heard it, but I would not have owned anything that this had. So. Yep. Okay, if you heard just that intro, just that, you should know that's offhand. Gwen's in a nice car. Hold on, what is that anyways? Sorry, I'm a car guy. Ooh, I believe that is a Mopar. I spilled tea one time and it was finding dried for weeks. Yep. I believe this isn't old. She's on a four-wheeler. It's like they're getting ready for no offense, ladies, I had to stay in the car.
Yo, drop your glasses, shake your asses.
Okay, so this is more rap.
Like you having hot flashes. Which one? Pick one. This one.
I guarantee you my wife knows every word to this song.
Why this? Why that? Lip stop basking. Listen to me, baby, relax and start passing. Expressway, head back, weaving through the traffic. This one strong should be labeled as a hazard. Some of y'all know hot psych, I'm gassing. Clowns, I spot them and I can't stop laughing. Easy come, easy go, Evie gon' be laughing.
This one definitely got a remix, I guarantee it.
Results could be tragic. Some of y'all ain't writing well, too concerned with fashion. None of you ain't Giselle, can't walk and imagine. A lot of y'all Hollywood drama, casted, cut bitch camera off, real blasted.
Okay, so before Gwen starts doing the chorus part, I'm fairly certain there was like an H-Town Screwed and Slab remix of this song at some point. In case you guys don't know, like, particular styles of rap, especially in Southeast Texas, almost specifically the Houston area, we had what was known as slab music, and it had a very similar vibe to this, but also with a whole lot of newer vibes. It started kicking up probably in the early 2000s, if I remember correctly, because I know that like Paul Wall and Mike Jones and stuff like that were the like main purveyors of it, and I'm pretty sure there's a remix from that. Yep. Yeah, we're doing 2001, Mr. Jack. That's why it says it in the title of the video.
To give you more, it's only been a year.
How dare they? What am I doing here?
Now while you gritting your teeth, frustration, baby, you got
This is
to breathe.
also
Think a lot
on
more
the
than you
rise
to
of
get rid of me. You see,
Eminem
I do
as
what
well.
they can't do.
I
I
think
just
the,
do me. Ain't no stress when it comes to stage. Get what
Slim
you
Shady
see.
LP
Meet me in the
was
lab,
probably
pen and
around
pad,
about the
don't
same
believe.
time.
16's
If I remember
mine.
correctly.
Create my own lines. Love for my wordplay, that's hard to find. Sophomore, I ain't scared.
So yeah, this
or
song
love
was
for kind.
huge.
All I do
Maybe
is
not
contemplate
what you
ways
guys
make
listen
your
to,
fame mine.
but it was
Eyes
definitely huge.
bloodshot, stress and chills up your spine. Sick to your stomach, wishing I wrote your rhyme.
I had to give you more. It's only been a year. Now I got my foot through the door, and I ain't going nowhere.
Like Bono. Hold on. Who is this guy right next to her that's like jamming out? Hold on.
Got my foot through.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's like that kind of looks like Bono right there, doesn't it? That would be funny. I know there's a lot of Hollywood actors and actresses like popping about, and then a bunch of people. He's checking her out. I just realized the guy playing the piano is. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
And I ain't going nowhere. It took a while to get me.
And I think this was whenever Gwen started her Bad Girl persona. I like how it's still edited.
Let your bones crack. Your back pop, I can't stop.
Hold on,
Excite.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I want to point this out. This sound right here.
Let your bones crack. Your back
That.
pop.
That was a massive thing used in the rhythms and beats for these or this kind of era. That was huge.
I can't stop.
used in so many
Excite.
songs.
From your stash box. Thugged out, I respect the cash route. Lockdown, blasted sets while I mash out. Yeah, mash out. D-R-E. Backtrack, think back.
Dre.
E-V-E. Do you like that?
Wait,
You
is she
got
on
to, I know.
Dre's label?
Had you in the trance, first glance from the flow too. Don't believe I'll show you.
Rough
Take you
Rider.
with me. Turn you
Oh,
on,
no,
then
she's
you
on
go
Rough
and
Riders,
give you
okay.
relief. Put your
Let's
trust
go.
in the born winner, listen to me. Damn, she much thinner, no, now I'm complete. Still styling on. Brick house, pile it on. Ride or die, bitch, double R. Can't strong.
Yeah, I would assume this
Cause
one,
I crush anything I
judging
land
by
on.
some of y'all's
Here
music
ain't no
styles,
mistake. It
would
was
not be on your list.
I had to give you more. It's only been
Like I said, this is nothing I was looking for, but it's nothing I was going to turn off either.
and I ain't going nowhere.
I guess you guys haven't noticed, I have a broad,
Gonna take my time. Don't fight
broad
that
range of genres.
Now let me blow your mind.
Seriously, that sound. Thank you so much. How dare you? Oh, Dre brings in the money. Let him out. That's funny. Just literally dumps $100 on the table. Okay, that wasn't the greatest thing in the world. Ah. Nelly, Ride With Me. I don't know what year that is. It wasn't in the suggestion, but that is a great one. Ride With Me with Saint Lunatics. Yeah, that's some good stuff right there. You got Outkast, Miss Jackson. I'm sure you guys know that song. Some of you know that song. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did see the Don't Speak, No Doubt, hate or 60s style cover from Haley. I will watch it eventually, and we will do it. I gave up about 1979. That's funny. You guys you hit the new millennium and said, no! No more! So a lot of this is new to you, so it's fine. Alright. No more. By the way, I forgot that I was playing the music. No more. No more. No more. Does anyone know that reference at all? Please, someone know that reference. Grunge did you in. Oh, come on. Grunge is still good, though. We discovered this when we did Alice in Chains during 1995, whatever year that was, 93. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful. I gotta remember what years we've done so we don't accidentally start repeating them like right away. All right, so this one, Sum 41, this is literally like one of those songs that kind of defines my final years in high school and stuff like this. And Fat Lip, it's just a good one. This would be in that like punk alternative rock area. So once again, probably things you guys don't know, but we'll see. Once that started, I was like, oh no. Oh no. No more. No more. Seriously. And nobody watching this at random is going to guess that. Unless you like a particular British sci-fi show. It was on a very particular episode. Or movie. Okay, so that's enough gap. We're going to do some Sum 41.
Nevertheless, in my dress for the occasion, it's number 30.
Oh, by the way, these guys fit right in there with Blink-182 and a lot of groups along those lines, in case you're wondering. Just making sure. It's the highest quality is 480p.
32, not the other situation.
With the P, move your feet, then don't change the station. Back, cause you're leaving on a permanent vacation.
Well, I'm a disaster.
A microphone master. Put on the tape, a rock, and ghetto blaster.
It's not about the money, cause it tells the resorts about sweating all the in the bike I shorts.
This is a jam, by the way. I gotta turn it up for y'all.
Going through the party like my name was El Nino.
Hanging out, drinking in the back of the Camino.
Was a skid. No one knew me by name. Trashed my own house party cause nobody came.
I know I'm not the one you thought you knew back in high school. Never going, never showing up when we had to. Attention that we crave, don't tell us to behave. I'm sick of always hearing at your age. I don't want to waste my time. Become another casualty of society. I'll never fall in line. Become another victim.
Get it, boy. Yeah, this was mosh pit music back then. By the way, they were totally ripping off The Offspring, in case anybody knows. And a little bit of Beastie Boys. So they're somewhere in between, like, if you have Beastie Boys, Blink-182, and The Offspring, these guys are a weird intersection kind of in the middle of that sound. Which you wouldn't know if you quit at grunge. The old guy. I wasn't ready for that. This was in movies, everything. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Shave her head. What the hell? I hope they paid her a lot of money for that. Hey, that's just normal look nowadays. Exactly. It's still played. It's 20 years old. Think about that, Will. I like the nice melodic breakdown. And then it goes up again. Oh, hold on, whoa. Was that? No, it's just it's a girl who looks like. Skater music. Heavy bass. God, how young are these guys? But the lead singer definitely looks like he's like 22. Funky emo rock. All right. So their other big hit would have been In Too Deep. Whoa. Hey. 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 Don't do that. Don't do that. I said don't do that. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but my headphones started crackling real bad when I was adjusting my volume. I don't know what was going on there. I still haven't hut one I know yet. Thus, it's kind of fun. Good. Good. It broadened the horizons of April. April's horizons are being broadened. Look at this. This is a modern picture of these guys, and they barely look like the same people. It's so funny. Amazing. I know they're still putting out music. I do know that for sure. Like, there's a lot of bands that, like, flared up really big back then and then just kind of fizzled because they were basically one of the crowd. They were just something. But this, In Too Deep, and another song of theirs were massive hits. I mean, stuff that's still played on the radio today. Like, it's one thing to have certain songs from, like, the 80s. You know, they've got plenty of time and, you know, they slip them in at midday type, you know, radio shows and stuff like that. But, like, this is just played in regular rotation amongst modern music. It's crazy. Yes, there goes your typos. Christine C., hello! This music offends my brain. Apologies, Christine, that modern music offends your brain. But this is Throwback Thursday. But this is a throwback to my younger days. Because I'm not that old. So this is 20-year-old music, which is crazy. I was 18. It's insane. All right, so Will know this one for sure, just off the first image. So, for those who are unaware, the GORILLAZ is a alternative group, for lack of a better term. You know, they do a bit of spoken word, not a whole lot of singing and stuff like that. However, the group is animated people/monkeys. Because they're kind of a in between. They're called the GORILLAZ with a Z. This is arguably their greatest hit ever, although they have a modern one from a couple years ago, which is actually really good. But this was one I was just like, yep, it came out then. It's just one of the things. Sorry about the burping. It is what it is. Now this is a good one. I don't know how to describe the GORILLAZ other than they're an animated alternate group. When they perform, they have their, you know, live, they have their animated avatars performing instead of a real person. It's actually a very cool gimmick they've stuck with, even after all this time. Yes, I'm breaking out into random British. It is what it is. Nobody guessed my reference earlier. And nobody will either. By the way, we are 3 for 3 on Vivos. So that means the first 3 videos instantly blocked tonight. So make sure you are here for Throwback Thursdays, because a lot of these videos get blocked, and therefore the video doesn't get seen until probably Monday. So, and then nobody watches it after the fact, which kind of sucks. So if you like Throwback Thursdays, share with your friends. Have them come along. We're going to vote on more years next go round. I have to see what years would be up next, because the last round of voting, I think 1970 had the most alternative votes. I have to double check. So other than 2001, it was 1970, 1980, 1990. So very interesting. And we can go back further. I just haven't done it yet. Kind of like their Archies, I guess. Let's get after it. It's weird to consider this a classic, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen this part of I've seen this music video before. This I have not seen. By the way, sorry, this one I am very familiar with, as I was the last one. Every dead body that is not exterminated gets up and kills. The people it kills get up and kill. Interesting. And it wasn't Japanese, by the way. I've also... This is when you're gonna have to turn up, too. Not Vivo.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling
I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube. Like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe. Spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype shit. You like it? Gunsmoke, you're righteous with one toke. You're psychic among those, possess you with one go.
Okay, sorry. I had to let that go. Yeah, still no clue. No, it's fine if you have never heard this. Because now you are. And it doesn't mean you have to like it. By all means, it doesn't mean you have to like it. But if it remotely intrigues you, that's kind of the point of it. It doesn't have to make sense. And of course, you guys always remember the second half of that. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be loud. Why does it have to be loud? Because even if it doesn't make sense to anybody, make sure they remember they heard it. That's the whole point of that quote, and that is a Shoki original, by the way. Anyways, so Clint Eastwood, I still never know why this song is called Clint Eastwood. As far as I know, that name is not even uttered throughout this entire song. And considering this is 2001 and they're doing proper animation on top of CG and other things like that, this is a really cool video. Now, what does it have to do with anything? I'm not entirely certain. The lyrics are pretty random seeming, but given that it's kind of rap, or spoken word, it's like one of those things where you really have to have the lyrics pulled up and actually like dissect what it's saying. You know, I forgot how weird this era of music videos was, dude. Like, yeah, they were experimenting with a lot, especially with CG becoming easier for normal people to get a hold of. Very crazy that this is stuff. Abstract, very abstract. And like I said, they're still around. They're still making music. They're still making crazy music videos. Their most modern one it sounds a lot like Post Malone in my own head. But it's a very interesting concept. And by the way, there's a metal band that is also very similar to this, which is funny because it was actually a cartoon, and then they made it a real band. it's a cartoon featuring a metal band, like the biggest metal band in the world. It was called Metalocalypse. And then they actually, Death Clock is the name of the group, and they actually put out real albums, and they actually go on tour, and they play it, but I think they have their animated avatars on stage as well, even though the actual singer and drummer and all they're real people, but they're animated characters in the show. So it's pretty funny. Though the Gorillaz, as far as I know, don't have that, but I think the Gorillaz have a comic book. I could be wrong. Well, let's get back to it.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you naked. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not as muscles, but percussion he provides with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes.
Hold on. Hold on. The animated monkeys are doing the Thriller. I just realized. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, I gotta back up. I just realized what they were doing.
provide with me as a
Oh, that's
guide.
funny.
Y'all can see
I've
me
never
now,
paid
but you don't
attention,
see
but
with
they're
your
doing the
eye.
Thriller.
You perceive with your mind. That's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes so mother comes to remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember.
Hey, happy. I'm feeling glad I
Yeah,
got
it's a weird
sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless.
Sorry. So like, it's a weird music video. It's a weird song. They're all weird. It's just what it is. But like, they hit you with the like weird organ music in the background during the chorus part, and like it's supposed to be weirdly haunting and stuff like that. That's why they're giving you zombie gorillas and stuff like that, chasing the guy who actually does have a cross, not a crucifix, just a cross, because I believe a crucifix actually has to have Jesus on it. Correct. It's just, I don't know. It's like, it's hard for me to not like this. It was weird when it came out. So for those of you hearing it for the first time, which is 90% of you in the chat, and I'm sure some of you are like, good God, please turn this off. There was, remember back to when you were 18 and the music your parents listened to, or your older siblings listened to or loved, that you were like, what is this garbage? And then the whatever was new of your era was the thing you latched onto, and they didn't understand it. Remember, this stuff is cyclical. It always happens. This speaks strongly to otaku side. Very. You like this better. That's interesting, Christine. Do you just not like the fast pop punk stuff? And this is just a cool rhythm. Also, seriously, I would suggest anybody look up the lyrics to this. Remember, it's GORILLAZ, Clint Eastwood. Just interesting lyrics. But it is funny that you like this one better.
Not for long, the future is coming on. Hey,
Oh, the squishy wet
I'm
beat.
feeling glad I got sunshine.
Sound design
In
is
a
actually really good.
bag, I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on.
Yeah, it definitely has an anime vibe to it. But I love the idea that the thing that was rapping came out of the drummer. Okay, so that's straight up for the music video. That ends like that. There it goes. 2D. I just... Noodle... So this is the name of the group, by the way. Russell. Couldn't read that. Nordic? Nordic? Oh shit. Deja vu. That's what it was. So yeah. I mean, like, that's not 100% indicative of their style. They do within that genre that this is. I mean, whatever you want to call this. But like, there's other songs that are Feel Good Inc. That's the new one. I'm gonna give you guys a taste of it real quick, just so you can see how in 20-ish years the music has changed a little. I like this one personally. I know it's Throwback, but I want to show you the difference. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not their new one. This is their other big one of this era. Actually, it came out later. Listen. Sorry, I'm dumb. I thought this was the newest one. This is their other really big one that I know. Listen to that bass line. Yeah, so this is from 2016, so the more modern one is from, I think, 2020. Trying to see if it just suggests it or not. There's 2000. Don't think that's it. There's Dirty Harry. I didn't know there was a Dirty Harry. That's pretty cool. Just Soul. But yeah, that's just an idea of even by 2016, their sound was remotely the same, but different at the same time. But you get that nice, you know. You only know Feel Good Inc. and Clint Eastwood. Look up their their newest one. Hold on. Let me go back to the YouTubes. I'm not gonna pull it. I'm just gonna pull up what the song is. The newest one. Feel Good Inc. is pretty good, but like it has always struck me as a different song entirely. Hey, look, I'm live. Okay, let me look just real quick. Is it Rhinestone Eyes? It might be. Feel Good Inc. was 5 years ago. Good lord, that feels weird. Hey, look, if you search Gorillaz, you find me. Humility is 3 years ago. Melancholy Hill. That's. I think I know that one offhand. Why don't I just go to their channel like a dummy? It looks like they've updated. Live from London. That's fresh video. I'm just looking, just because I'm trying to remember the name of that song now. Yeah, maybe they are performing live without. I don't know. Okay, Gorillaz. That's their different albums. Demon Days. Yep. Murdoch. Okay, I couldn't see the name. That's pretty cool. These are all different ones here. Scrolly. The Lost Chord. Ooh. See, now I feel like I need to go check this stuff. Valley of the Pagans featuring Beck. Beck would have been the person I would have put with them, realistically. That makes sense a lot, actually. Is Strange Times? What? Wow, featuring Robert Smith. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to see here, because now it's bothering me. Is it Strange Times from a year ago? Might be. There's Pac-Man. 13 Momentary Bliss. No. It's bothering me because I know. Maybe the problem is I don't know the title of the song, but I'm seeing it here. I don't think it's Momentary Bliss, so that one sounds super familiar. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. That's okay. Trans G-Shock. That's 3 years ago. Either way, just talking about it, it's fine. Okay, let's go to one most of you should know, in theory. Creed. I mean, like, I feel like Creed was Nickelback before Nickelback was a thing, whereas everybody loved them for years, and then they turned into a meme of themselves. It's like, Nickelback is not bad, and they never were bad, but for some reason they became a giant meme, and I think Creed was ahead of them on that by at least a few years. And this is off of their first album, because this was My Sacrifice, so it would be in that era. Okay, so we'll do some Creed. I had a crush on him. Did you now? He's a very pretty man. He had some issues, though. He had a lot of issues. Which I think is why Alter Bridge ended up becoming a thing, because like most of the guys in Creed just could not stand him. This one I know thoroughly, and I'm pretty sure I know this video, or at least part of it. I actually knew part of this intro when I was playing guitar. I could play at least this part. Can you imagine playing playing drums in water? Also, it's gonna look like crap to me.
Hello, my friend, we meet again. It's been a while, where should we begin? Feels like forever. Within my heart of memories, a perfect love that you gave to me. Oh, I remember when you are with me. I'm free.
this was such a massive hit. Like, there was probably a 3-year stretch where Creed could do no wrong, and most of the hits were coming out their first album. The second album was pretty good. I had both of them back in the day. I think I had Altered Bridge for about 5 minutes before it got stolen. But I know that was good. But if I remember correctly, it's Scott Stapp was the lead singer. I feel like there were two Scotts. And Stapp was the one that was problematic. Though this song was so big. I mean, this was big on mainstream. This was big on Christian rock. This was played in churches, on, you know, and then to everyone else. Like, I don't know if Creed actually was technically ever under any umbrella of being a Christian band, but so much of their early stuff was very, very oriented in that way, especially with My Sacrifice. I believe it was one. There's another one that it's about waiting execution and stuff like that. Can't remember the name of the song off the top of my head, but you guys should probably know what I'm talking about. But like this, I just chose this one because I mean, like, that album came out then. It was just like this was in the suggestion list, but that whole album came out in 01. Could offer you $1 million and still couldn't name one of their songs. Well, that kind of sucks. Arms Wide Open. Thank you. There's the other one. Scott Stapp's solo music. I mean, like, he's good. Like, he's a good singer, but he was apparently very problematic. Like, and very much went off the deep end. I think at one point, I think there was a report of him, like, cracked out of his mind, like running down the median of a highway in LA or something like that. Yes, it did have a very distinct sound. I think Scott, I should say, was riding the coattails of people like Eddie Vedder and Chris Cornell. Like, I would put him up there with, like, right below them in singers of this era. After he cleaned up, that would make sense. Yeah, exactly. You knew it was Creed. Although there was another group that everybody thought was Creed, like, because when they heard the song, but it wasn't. Get another guy who has a very, very similar voice, and I believe that's coming up later. Anyways, let's get back to it. Yeah, he had some major issues. See, I was seeing this as the symbolism of him, like, rolling through his life and his memories. But some of the things are just random. Like the tiger. Helping himself. Alright, so before we get into the solo here, I wanted to bring up the idea that how did they film this? Because they are in water. He's legit in a boat. The guys are legit playing in waist-deep water. There does appear to be cars and other things and people jumping into them. Part of me feels like they flooded like the back lot at like Universal or something, like, to make this music video happen. It's kind of crazy. I like the idea that they had that reverb there. He was singing to himself. That sound is distinctly 2000s right there.
when you are with me, I'm free. I'm
By the way, I had the proper effects pedal for this, so I could technically play this.
above all the others will fly.
So pretty.
This brings
So pretty.
tears to my eyes. 'Cause when you are with me,
Okay.
I'm free. I'm careless.
Destroy the dinosaur.
Above all the others will fly. This brings tears to my eyes. My sacrifice. My sacrifice. I just want to
With weird symbology. The big old guy.
my sacrifice.
He was the old guy who was sitting on the bench at the beginning. It's all in there. To whom it may concern. That was a good one. Let's see what else is suggested. Now, you know what's funny? So, as a big Disturbed fan, there's a weird. At the beginning of the chorus, you could almost overlay with Disturbed's Believe, which is off their second album, which was a fantastic tour, by the way. I saw Disturbed for the first time on the Believe tour. It was good. And it was a rainy, cold-ass day in February. Hold on. This 01 AF. Yes, this is super 2001. Very much so. Unforgiven 1, 2, and 3. No, thank you. Unforgiven cuts off at 2. But, yes, very much. If you haven't ever, I would suggest going back and checking out Creed's first album and just give it a good listen. And if you haven't done it in a long time, you should go do it anyways, because it's fantastic. Even the second album is still really good, in my opinion. Corey Taylor and Aaron Lewis, Down in a Hole live, New Year's Eve 2011. Sorry, yeah, I said that right. That's got to be fantastic. Oddly enough, there was no Stained in 01 that I saw on the list anyways. I'm back with Nachos. You missed all the good shit, Jack. Alright, so we're going to go with something different. A slightly more classical rock band that was still surviving even then. Aerosmith. Good old Aerosmith. Good old Steven Tyler. Long before the days of American Idol, which basically ruined him, I believe. Anyways, so this one, offhand, I don't remember. The title sounds very familiar, and like I said, I was very, very familiar with a lot of goings-on in mainstream music. I was listening to the radio, I was buying CDs, I was watching music videos, I was doing all the things. This was my time of life, you know. Jack, did you bring enough for the whole class? Yeah, I'm pretty sure April wants some nachos. What you got? If they don't have jalapenos, take them back. But there should be lots of sour cream as well. And I know you guys told me to avoid dairy, but I've had some cheese and milk and stuff since. And it's been okay. I'm not sick anymore. Not really. In fact, I had a bowl of cereal this morning. You do have to share. You can't bring nachos if you didn't bring nachos for everyone. Although, if you put guac on it, get out. Get out of here with that guac. You don't put guac on nachos. You can put it off to the side over there and let people decide if they want some, but you don't put it on there. And if you put olives on nachos, you're also a monster. But that's just personally me. I hate olives. It's a whole thing. It's going to happen. Aerosmith is going to happen now. Anyway, that was a rule. The music sounds familiar, but... Go, Barry. Okay, so sorry, I had to pause for a second because I'm trying to think. This may have been like their first big deal since Armageddon. Guac is nasty. Guac is good, just not on everything. It has a time and a place. People put too much guac. Sexual content. Is that Mila Jovovich? No, not Mila Jovovich. Not Mila Jovovich. What's her name? Mila Kunis. The other Mila. Totally noticed. I don't think so. I think it's just a weird angle on that. Although it would make sense. This would have been right at the beginning of that 70 show. Hold on. Yes, I have jalapenos on it, and this man is a class of 1. I know share. Just check. Yeah, surprisingly, Aerosmith has not come up in suggestions so far with the years we've gone through. So we're just like missing their album releases. I do think that Steven Tyler started looking really odd a few years after this. I did not notice the orchestra back there. Did you hear the strings? I didn't catch that the first go around. He did. That's a fair point, April. That's a fair point. There was a time where they were sounding basically the same. But there's something slightly different about this one. Okay, I keep thinking that's Mila Kunis. Is it? I don't know if it would actually be in there. I'll have to double check. Hold on. Let me read the comments. When MTV wasn't the crap that it is today. This was when MTV was on its way out, let's just be honest. I'm just checking. See if anybody commented on it. Nope. Good job. Joe's on fire. Why is Joe on fire? Okay, they got a big bunch of these. Is it? Okay. There's some instances where I'm like, is it? And then other... They do weird close-ups on her face, and I'm not sure, but then from in the mirror, it looks... Oh, cool. Okay. But she would be young. She'd probably be 18. Random TV knowledge. Mila Kunis lied about her age to get onto that 70s show. She lied and said that she was 19 when in fact she was 16 when she started on that show. So she was actually the age she was pretending to be on the show. And it was only later that they found out that she had lied about her age, you know, once it was actually legal. But the weird part is that she was still dating Ashton Kutcher, who was 6 years older than her at that point. He was in his 20s, I think, and she was 16. That was beautiful. gonna Google it after this. But I mean, they've got a history of putting the It Girl in the music videos.
Jaded you.
I actually like this song. I mean, it's like, okay, definitely now I can 100% see it. You know what's also weird that's not on this list? Evanescence. Evanescence was not, it must have been 2000 or 2002 when Evanescence hit, because not remotely suggested from 2001, but also an incredibly big debut group from the early 2000s. Ooh, who's this? That's Dave Grohl. What? Hold on. Creep by Foo Fighters and Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle singing Creep with the Foo Fighters. By the way, Dave Chappelle also sings, for those who don't know. Oh, that's tempting. See, they're suggesting cool shit. Now, that's something that's worth watching. By the way, for those who don't follow the Foo Fighters, like, Dave Grohl is super cool with allowing people to join them on stage. So in one concert, a guy was holding up, "Let me play Monkey Wrench with you." You know, the whole time he's holding up the sign. He's painted up like Peter Criss from Kiss. And was it Peter Criss? I think so. No, Peter Criss was a cat. It was the other one. Either way. And he's like, "Fine, you've been holding it up the entire concert. Come up here and play Monkey Wrench." And the dude takes over for Dave, playing lead guitar, while Dave sings, and he nails it, like 100%. Now, the guy happened to be a professional musician and had auditioned and stuff like that to, like, do other things like that. But then, I think his name was Yayo or something like that. Really cool dude. And then there was a young girl who could play Everlong, I believe it was. And they brought her on stage like a few weeks ago to drum. Like, she was playing, like, the main drummer just sat back and did his own thing. She sat there on stage with the Foo Fighters, and, like, she's like 9, you know, playing with the Foo Fighters, one of their biggest hits of all time, because she put up a video on YouTube. That's crazy. You know. Also, Kiss has not been suggested just yet. But I guess we haven't hit the good part of the 70s just yet, right? Kiss was really big in the 70s, right? All right. So this would be another major band from this group. And then they sort of floated off. This would be The Calling. And I think, like, they had 1 or 2, maybe even 3 major hits. This was one of the biggest ones, Wherever You Will Go. This was massive on Smallville, if I remember correctly. So, like, several of these groups of the, you know, started in like 2000, 2001, were, their music was ported into Smallville episodes, either to open or end the episodes. This was a big one, and it definitely made a name for them. Though, unfortunately, they may have disappeared a while back. I mean, it might still be around. I'm just saying, like, from the limelight, as it were. And these guys are super young. Like, this guy looks like Aaron Carter, or he could be one of the Carter brothers. I don't even know his name, if I'm going to be honest with you. But, once again, big song. And once again, Vivo. This entire stream is getting taken down, like, immediately after. So, if you've missed this, well, it sucks to be you.
So lately, been wondering who will be there to take my place when
Look at the chops on the other guitarist.
Need love to light the shadows on your face. If a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all,
By the way, playing in the LA River, definitely never been done before. Okay, who is that guy? And he's been in so many like young heartthrob things. Who is that guy? I'm asking the wrong people, I know, but still. Kiss started in 73. I mean, I figured that, yes. Hey, April knows this one. This song was massive. Like, massive. And it's kind of crazy. Like, and the guy, he's not terrible, but he also doesn't fit his voice. I don't know if you guys would agree with that. Like, he goes low, but not like, obviously not like bass low, but like, I don't know. He plays around a bit with his vocals, and I like it. You know, there's a reason this stuck around for so long, but it also was mainstream. Like I said, it was played on a main primetime young adult TV show for years. You know, it was probably on One Tree Hill at all. But this guy also, I don't know. I know he's from Things. I know his face. I just don't know who he is. He looks familiar too.
Maybe I'll find out.
I'll find out.
Make it.
By the way, his voice is a meme because I feel like Jack White copied that style just a little bit. I could be wrong. I hate the White Stripes.
Back someday to want you, to guide you through the darkest
Is she cheating on him?
of your days.
No.
If a great
Her boyfriend cheating on her.
shall
Got it.
fall and fall upon us all, well, then I hope there's someone out there who can bring me back to you. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you go, way up high.
Sweet blonde wavy hair with mutton chops. That's a look. Home Free needs to cover this. Not Voice Play. Voice Play will want to cover this. Home Free should cover this. Somebody on Patreon should suggest it. Do it. I like the song Jack White did with Loretta Lynn. Oh, yeah. I have to check that one out. I mean, Jack White has done good things with other people. I just can't stand the White Stripes. Does that make sense? Like, Jack White is actually a musical genius, like, in his own right, and he loves musical history. But I hate the White Stripes in almost everything about them. And I guess Meg's okay. Drew Fuller. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was on the Heartthrob shows. Also, it's cool that you knew that, Christine.
In your heart, in your mind.
He looks over at her. She's like, I hate this. Why are you here in my house? Okay, hold on. I gotta break it. Again. Just like with the Home Free Snapback song, if you accept music videos as a reality unto themselves, she's going through something horrible, and then this weirdo band shows up in her living room while she's having an emotional breakdown. And he looks over at her, acknowledging her emotional breakdown, and she's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Your mind, I'll stay with you for all time. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low.
Oh, it looks like
I'll go wherever you will go. If I could turn back time, I'll go wherever you will go. If I could.
Dang it. One of my favorite songs is from 04. Which means we can't do it just yet. Doesn't count. easy sing-along pop hits. And it's got Britney Spears right on the cover. Quick. What Britney Spears song is that? What is it? Some of you know. Also, Britney Spears has not been suggested just yet. Very interesting. Okay. Now we're going in a different direction entirely after that lovely uplifting thing. Guys, it's not Home Friday Live. That's tomorrow. We can bring up Home Free, but let's focus on the people who are significantly older than Home Free. All right, so we're gonna do an Aaliyah song, if for no other reason than just to recognize that she was a great artist who was taken from us way too early. Toxic, was it? It's not toxic, actually. You brought it up. I did bring it up, I'm just saying. Sorry, I realized I dropped out of the live stream. I closed my video without meaning to. Sorry, I'm Googling. I'm a Googles. Did I do? Yes, I did. Okay. It was, oops, I did it again, by the way. Just saying. Home Free always makes to where you can actually hear the words and know what the song is about. I mean, yeah. We hold our tongues. Take it back. There was no Home Free reference. It's tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow, ladies. There's 2 new songs for me to check out. And whatever else. And don't forget, you need to suggest people for me. So, hold on. For our segment, a reactor reacting to a reactor reacting to Home Free for the first time. Make sure you have a suggestion for me. It's fun. And oh, I think, okay. So, because I said that, I have to remind myself to create a bumper for that for the live stream so I can actually have a thing pop up when we get to that segment. That'll be fun. All her songs sound the same. That's not true. And then died in the plane crash. Oh, look, there's Dave Grohl with the kid right there. Everlong. Hey, I was right. I got it right. I pay attention sometimes. Nandy Bushell. Very, very cool. All right, what time is it? 9:02. We are getting close. We are getting very, very close to the end of the series here. For Throwback Thursday, I've got one more that honestly I didn't know was from this year in 01, even though the video is from 09. It's Daft Punk. Like, I've heard things of Daft Punk. I've heard their songs on the radio. I've heard the Pentatonix Daft Punk medley, which is stupid good. But this is actually one of Daft Punk's songs done to an anime music video. So we're going back to a very otaku style. 110 million views. That's absurd. Also, I really want to know who did the artwork. Hold on. Who did the music video? I don't know if it'll tell me. No, I have to, like, look it up. Oh, God, it's Warner. Either way, I already knew everything was going to get claimed tonight. So, let's go. All right, so this is the final song I have planned. If you guys want to do a quick Google of 2001 and find something to suggest to close out, perhaps. Do it quickly. But this is a very different vibe. I love the energy of this song. I've never seen the music video, although I've had to try hard to find something to clip of it. And they very purposely, near the end of the music video, put a little pop-up thingy that keeps people from clipping that particular section. So once again, if you want to find something from 2001 to suggest, I don't care what genre, throw it out there. First one I see, we're going to check out before we close out tonight. Like I said, last thing from me at least, Daft Punk, harder, better, faster. And I think longer is technically after that, but this is the official title. This should be a trip. a visual storytelling masterpiece. Also, I just realized my volume is maxed. Give me a second. Okay, headband thing gets taken off. Alien people. Scanning blonde girl. Okay. Scanning blonde dude. By the way, this is very 2000s anime art style.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, power, never. Ever. After
Nice.
work is over. Work it,
I feel like this machine is trying to change them, like,
makes us
because it's making them look like humans instead of blue people.
harder, better, faster, stronger.
Stronger, not longer. To me. And by the way, I'm fairly certain this music video, like, this animation was made for this. I could be wrong. Yeah, they're totally turning them into real, like, humans. Interesting. If you watch the Daft Punk medley from Pentatonics, you know this part. So stamping clothes for them. That's pretty cool. Also, it's sad that Daft Punk is broken up now. Ooh, don't screw that thing in somebody's head. They got like a little hidden dealy. Not gonna lie, I really dig the style of the people that created it. It's kinda cool. On top of that, now they're in a band. Baby, what are you doing? Baby, what have you been doing? I'm sitting here jamming out. I'm sitting here jamming out to Daft Punk, and you're over here doing naughty things. I can't see you past the light.
I've been here for 5 minutes.
Okay, where did I start?
I don't remember because it was so fucking. It was funny.
Don't be cursing in front of my peoples. Yeah, you're lucky the camera's only facing one way.
I know. The whole world is in my movies.
Yeah, you didn't have to say that. They can hear you,
I know.
jackass.
Okay,
Well-
no, watch yourself because anybody can walk in here and just.
I'm gonna lock the door from now on. I couldn't see you until you waved your arms. Like, I got a bright ass light in my eyes, and I've got a screen over here. I'm not looking towards the door. She's sitting here doing dirty things off to the corner. You missed it. Like, we've done some good music tonight. Like, all music you would know.
All the cool stuff.
A lot of cool
From,
stuff.
like, my high school.
Yeah, because you would have been a junior, right?
When?
01? Or a
No,
sophomore.
not freshman.
No, sophomore. I
Sophomore.
graduated at 01.
I was sophomore.
You're 2 years behind me. Loser. We did Creed.
Oh, did you think higher?
No, My Sacrifice.
Oh, that's not higher on my way home.
We did some 41.
It's my guilty pleasure.
We did some 41 Fat Lip.
Yeah.
And then The Calling.
Mhm.
You know them. Did Gwen Stefani and Eve. I didn't see. I told you guys at the beginning she would know almost every single song played, except for the Aaliyah one that I just did that I'd never. We need a resolution. Yeah, I didn't know it, and it wasn't great. But there's a lot of snakes in it.
I really like snakes.
And this is a Daft Punk. Harder, better, faster.
Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, you weirdo. See, guys, tell her that she should join in because it's fun. Instead of being a little booty hoo and just sitting in the living room watching TikTok videos or I Shouldn't Have Survived videos.
No, I was watching Freakouts.
Oh, back on Freakouts.
Public Freakouts. Yeah.
Yeah, she watched Public Freakout. See,
Hilarious.
you should watch Public Freakout videos on the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel on off days that I'm not doing stuff. You laughing and reacting to Public Freakout videos. Tell her, guys. Tell her she needs to. Oh, System of a Down Chop Suey came out in 01.
Nice.
I'm telling them to find something else to finish off on.
I listened to that on the way home.
You like that song. I don't.
It's just it takes me a freaking hour to get home from work.
It does not take you an hour.
I left work today at 5:03.
Yeah, and you got home at like 5:40.
No, I got home at 6.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
She's lying.
You look at the text message you sent me. You said hurry, and I was at the light by HEB.
Okay. We're trying to finish up here.
Okay, bye.
Bye. You should. Baby, you could be watching freak out videos, TikToks of funny things, or even the I Shouldn't Be Alive. You could do all those things and react to it in real time on the video for my peoples. They're nice peoples.
I'm sure they're nice.
They're nice people. April's really nice. See, she said you should join in for Home Friday live tomorrow. What else you gonna do? Exactly. It'd be fun.
You should get Ashley on here.
You want me to hang out with your coworker instead of you?
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
You don't even hang out with your own coworker.
I do. 8 hours a freaking day I hang out with her.
Yeah, but not outside of work.
So,
Can I watch my music videos
bye.
now? Bye. Don't show me your butt. She's showing me her butt. I gotta lock the door. Let's finish this up. Be gone, Felicia. Shut up, Jack. My beer is done. I'm sad. Ugh. Bottom of that doesn't taste good. Dude, do they have like a whole anime series? Like, oh, their music videos? Because that'd be badass. Either way, that was Daft Punk. Okay, Enya's Only Time came out in 01? Did it really? System of a Down, Chop Suey. I can't. I cannot. It's System of a Down. They're one of my least favorite bands of that era. Like, and I don't know how to describe it. I think it has to do with Serge's voice. Or maybe it's just the entire sound in general. Like, Aerials is like one of the only songs I like from System of a Down. In Chop Suey or BYOB or Toxicity, there's something about that style that I cannot stand. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. Linkin Park in the End also came out in 01. See, that was what was weird is when I searched it. I did not see any Linkin Park suggested, which I thought was interesting. Give me a second. I want to see. Okay, so we got In the End. Because Hybrid Theory came out in 2000, which makes sense. But you're telling me. So we gotta double check that it is from 2001, not 2000. Okay, crawling. So they're giving. Okay, that's not right, because Shadow of the Day definitely didn't come out in 01. That was much later. Hold on. I'm scrolling. I'm gonna look. Songs. Okay, that. Whoa, hey. Scroll slower, buddy. Technically speaking, in the end was 2000, not 2001. Sorry. No, technically that album came out in 2000. So, I mean, as a single, maybe it came out in 01, but the actual album came out in 2000. So, does not count. I know, I made sure I checked because it was 2000 and 2002. They didn't put out anything in 01 specifically. Now, maybe the music video came out in 01, which is actually a very cool music video. I'm being very technical here. I'm a Believer by Smash Mouth. That was 01. Hold on. From Shrek? Oh, you're actually right. I saw the Shrek soundtrack suggested. Hold on. That's funny. That is very funny. Believer, Smash Mouth. $2001. That one actually does count. But I'm going to go back and check out Enya Only Time. I have to confirm these things because we play by the good rules around here. Excuse me. We don't bend. And Only Time came out in 2000. Doesn't count. Does not count. You know, see? It says right there. It says 2000 in my... It's very hard to read, but it's right there. Diamond Rio, that's just that. Okay, hold on. Double checking. Yeah, country music does not get suggested. Sadly. Diamond Rio. See, I can't just, like, take your word for stuff, guys. What is it? That's just that. I don't know that song off the top of my head. Released in 01. Oh, it's off the One More Day album. Okay, that's why I wouldn't know. I didn't have that one. Okay. Yeah, technically, in the end, Paper Cut Crawling all came out in 2000. Apologies. You're incorrect, Will. Because that's when the album that they were on came out. Therefore, those songs came out in that year. Sorry. Like I said, don't like... I'm just going to double check. Chop Suey. I didn't want the food. I wanted the song. That was actually in 01. Toxicity came out in 01. So yes, you are correct on that one. They used to play the song. You know what? Let's do that. So the song that I definitely don't know is that Diamond Rio song. So we're going to go with that so I can have a legit reaction. Whereas I know everything else that's being suggested. Good suggestions. Always double check your Google results. Make sure you scroll down further. So let's go see if that even exists. Diamond Rio. One More Day is the album. What is it again? That's just that. Although that is funny that Smash Mouth, I'm a Believer. Though that is a cover of a Monkey song, is it not? Right? So, not an original. Though I don't know if I can really hold that against anybody. Yeah, that is totally a Monkey song. Like, I should know this. I love the Monkeys back in the day. Okay, so let's do Diamond Rio. Is this actually a legit music video or just a thing? That is not off that album. I'm seeing if... Okay, so there's the One More Day music video. Just about right. Go watch the Blackhawk reactions. Let's just go check it out. Diamond Rio TV. I don't know this song. This is how we're going to finish Throwback Thursday on a country song, and that's perfectly fine. It's one I don't know. It's from Diamond Rio. It's called That's Just That. Also, this dude looks like Charles Dance. I don't know the members of Diamond Rio at all. Don't know any of their names. This guy's got a Tim vibe going on. But that guy totally looks like Charles Dance from Game of Thrones. Great British actor. Is my music playing? No, it has not been playing. Okay, so let's finish this out. Last song of the Throwback Thursdays. Ooh, fast.
he's not talking and she's not speaking in there, not budging, and that's just that. And he's just fuming and she's just steaming in there, not listening to the fact that hearts are crying and love is dying, and neither wants to understand. Cause he's not talking and she's not speaking in there, not budging. But they used to stroll in the rain and build a fire and pull the shade, kissed away all through the dark. She'd whisper all her deepest dreams, he'd tell her she's his everything. She layered it down on his heart. They were so in love. Yeah, they were so in love. He's not talking and she's not.
Wow, this is a cocaine pace. Good lord. Like, that is just... I wasn't ready for that level. This should have been an opening song, Christine. Just so you know, this is the song to open the live stream on. That's pretty good. Ah, I just knocked off my thingy. Off my chair. This is the one that's jacked up anyways. I gotta glue that down. Jack. So I should really... No, yeah, I skipped your song. What are you gonna do about it? Davy Jones. I don't know who Davy Jones is. Which one's Davy Jones? You're gonna have to help me out. I don't know these guys. Seriously, it looks like Charles Dance.
Speaking in there, not budging, and that's just that. And hope is crumbling, walls are tumbling, it's all just jumping right off
like
the tracks. And the doors are slamming, and heels are stomping, and they're both walking their separate.
You're gonna go lay down? Are you gonna leave a light on for me so I can find my way home? No?
Yeah.
Yeah? What you munching on?
Not pretzel chips.
Oh.
They're good. I like them because they're really thin.
Yeah? I can hear you really well despite the fact the microphone's facing
I'm
me.
yelling too. So loud.
Sounds like you're whispering.
I'm loud.
Is she loud? Alright, baby. Finishing out on a Diamond Rio song.
Which one?
That's Just That. I've never heard this. It's off the One More Day sound or album.
Good album.
I guess. I never heard this.
I never heard of them. Same.
How would you know?
Because I met them.
But have you heard this song?
No.
Well, if you were here on the live stream, you'd be hearing it.
Their music's always
Or if you were watching the live stream, you'd be hearing it.
the best in the news.
Okay, baby, go to bed. Love you.
Okay, love you. Bye. Good night, world.
Clicking button.
Ways, cause he's not talking and she's not speaking and they're not budging. But they used to jump in his Corvair side by side without a care, driving till the scenery was right. Lay on a blanket on the ground
That piano is so 90s.
and watch the clouds blow around, just holding each other tight. They were so in love.
The snap toes
Yeah,
are like
they were
the
so
stud
in
toes are
love.
like they have guitar solo.
They were so in love.
I don't know what to do
Yeah,
with
they were
this.
so in love. He'd start talking and she'd start speaking, and they'd start trying, they'd start to see that it's worth keeping in there, we're saving in there, not far from what
Also, Home Free should just do this, right? All my home fries definitely know that they... Okay.
they need to.
He was the short one, which doesn't help me from a bunch of headshots. Hold on, which one was the short one? It's definitely this guy. I don't know. We are not cute. You take that back.
Start forgiving and start reliving all the love they used to have. So he starts budging and she starts spinning and he stops.
I know what he didn't say. What did he actually say?
Love they used to have. So he starts budging and she starts spinning.
What is he? Is he saying fussin'?
He starts budging and she starts spinning and
It's got to be fussin', right?
he stops spinning and she starts giving and they start crying and they start laughing and they start talking. Then they take you strong in the rain and build a fire and pull the shades, kiss their way all through the dark. She whispers all her deepest dreams, he tells her she's his everything. She lays her head down on his heart.
This is
They're so in love.
such a fast song.
Yeah, they're
just that.
Well, that's just that, guys. That's the end of the frickin' stream. Good lord. Like, I need to go, like, jog half a mile to calm down from that. Good lord. No, not budging. It's there's a word before that. I was just like, what was that word? It was just weird. I know what he didn't say. I I know what it sounded like, but I know what he didn't say that. Though now I've got to wonder. This is just a weird thing in my head because I'm gonna turn my own volume down because I can hear everything. Yeah, this has home free written all over it. There was never a country group that had explicit lyrics. I find that funny. Like, I get that they're, in general, probably more conservative and a lot of Catholic and or Christian background and stuff like that, and definitely want to keep things more mainstream. But like outside of more comedy types, there was no cursing outside of like damn and hell and stuff like that in country music. And it's very interesting. Like I said, outside of comedians, I don't think I would have ever heard like, you know, the F word, as it were, or very explicit lyrics, more like suggestive, but never like straight out like saying dirty things and stuff like that. But yes, I was talking about the group The Monkees. Oh, that. Okay. You get why your reference was like way off. Yes, Davy Jones from The Monkees. I'm on board. We're all together now. Very good. The Monkees were really cool, even if they weren't necessarily a real group. I love their car, by the way, the Monkey Mobile or whatever they called it. Fantastic vehicle. Possibly why I liked watching the show. I don't know. But either way, it has been a very fun Throwback Thursday. A lot of double entendres in bro country. That's true. But you're not going to get them doing like... You're not going to get them saying things like alternative music or rap music would say with a country vibe. But if somebody's going to, it would be the bro country guys. I could see that live, yes, but I'm saying in music that was produced and came out on an album was not a thing. And I mean, I guess that's fine if you want to be all boring about it. What is this? Metallica, Nothing Else Matters? I've never seen that music video, and that's one of my favorite Metallica songs of all time. Oh, God, I forgot we did that Chris Stapleton, Nothing Else Matters last time. That video cleared. That Home Friday actually did not get blocked at all, which I found crazy because there was a Chris Stapleton song on it. But then again, I guess Chris Stapleton covering a song. Either way. So, guys, I hope you had fun. If you were exposed to some things you'd never heard of, look, Third Eye Blind. There's another good one. If you're exposed to some things you'd never heard of for the first time, cool. I'm glad to have ruined your life. Or exposure to a group you never heard. Make sure you go and watch or listen to the Creed first album because it's just good. And of course, make sure you're here for tomorrow night for Home Friday Live. We got new stuff to listen to. Apparently, Austin has a new song coming out as long as at least 2 new home free things. Bless the Broken Road. I'm sure they'll do great. I'm sure you guys have seen them do great because you're now ahead of me. Just I don't know if I want to hear that song again. I've heard that so many times. I'm sure they'll kill it. I just got to get through the fact that that's not one of those songs. Rascal Flatts was kind of run into the ground for me. It happens every now and then. I want to listen to more Black Hawk. I really enjoy Black Hawk, so we need to like hit that 1994 vibe. Hit that 94, 95, 96 vibe and find some Black Hawk. That'd be fun. But guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. Once again, share with your friends. or your families, or just on the Facebooks, or wherever. We need to get some more Throwback Thursday peoples coming over here. Jack, thanks for coming and hanging out. He's from our Discord. Frankly, there's nothing good on the Discord for the rest of you guys, unfortunately. Although I still want to do a Discord karaoke night. I think that would be fun. You guys don't have to be on camera, but you do have to bring your singing voice and your ability to have fun. I think it would be a thing. See you next Thursday. My country, 'tis of thee. Yes, I'm aware of that's what's coming out. Thank you. And I'm sure Marla will send it to me tomorrow, because that's what Marla do. Marla send me the home free videos that I'm already planning on reacting to. She even sent me one when she knew I was sick, because she's on autopilot when it comes to that, and it's fine. We love Marla. So guys, y'all have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hit the like button if you haven't, of the 5 of you guys. And I will put up the video next week for determining what year we're going to be doing for next Throwback Thursday, and I will keep bullying the wife into trying to join me. But have a great night, guys. Remember, as always, doesn't have to make sense. Just has to be loud.